record this? Are you recording yet?
I've been recording now.
You've been recording now? What the shit?
Yes.
Alright, so where should we start? It's winter. Winter is cold.
Yes, that's the point of winter. Wait, what is... There is no point of winter, it's just the earth being a dick.
Winter is an effect, not a cause. Well, it is a cause, but it's an effect of a cause, which is a cause of an effect, which is I'm cold and have to stay inside.
Yes.
And especially over here in the dry part.
Yeah, where it's dry and you need chapstick every second day.
Yeah. And yet, it's amazing that the most vital tool at this time of year is the one that's so easily lost.
Yep.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, I'm afraid of buying chapstick just because I feel like I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, honestly, like, it's tricky to know what's gonna happen with it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
for all
feel
you...
like it.
For...
Wow, that was great. Wow, we're so good at this.
Yeah.
The same time. Jesus.
Oh, man.
Alright, you first. What were you gonna say? Ow.
I was gonna say, what's the point of getting it if you don't know where it's gonna be the next week? So,
Yeah,
like, yeah, chapstick
that's
is, and that's
that's the
all.
same thing with Hall. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh, so my turn this time. That's the same. No, it's not funny anymore. God damn it. Well, this is great.
Yeah, yes, this is amazing. This is
This is
amazing.
riveting. This is truly. It's enjoyable to talk at the
Mhm.
same time as another person and then not talk anymore. It's great, especially when your whole activity that you've set out for today is talking.
Yep.
Chapstick, don't know where it is next week. That's the same thing with halls for me. I eat them too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause I don't like sore throats, and my throat gets sore when I'm sick, and
Mm-hmm.
then I eat them all.
Yep.
I haven't had
That's...
halls recently though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's I shouldn't eat as many halls as I do when I'm sick. That's probably not a good thing.
You probably shouldn't drink 3 things of Dayquil in a single day as well.
it's it's fine. I did
No.
not have any Dayquil for the rest of the week after the fact. Okay, so chill.
But it's only been 2 days.
Yeah, which means that I had one for each day, just in one day.
Yeah, and how long were you up for, Ethan?
I was I was up until 6.
Oh my god, man. That's too much. That's too much, Ethan.
Yeah, well, it's not school, so whatever.
6 a.m. though.
It's fine. It's really fine.
No, it isn't, Ethan.
I'm gonna tell you, I had the best sleep of my life after that.
Of course you would. Because you didn't sleep for like 20 hours.
I fell asleep after when I normally wake up. That's That's a that's a reality check for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's like not healthy actually.
No, but I haven't done it that much. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah. Well,
at least I know I can if I need to.
yeah. Jeez. Well,
Exam.
I mean, at
I remember.
least our break is getting extended, so you can do that more.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah, because where we live, our winter break got extended by a whole 6 days. Wow. Just to
Yeah,
see if we are going to online or not. So that's pretty neato, I guess.
yeah, and I hope online is. I hope it's the original kind of online and not the kind that they've given us recently.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm not gonna do so good with my grades if that happens.
Yeah. I mean, COVID has kind of screwed up everything, if I'm being honest. Like,
Man, that's a really unique opinion to have right now.
no, it isn't. I know it isn't. Mm-hmm. I mean,
Biting sarcasm, big funny. Lolling conversation, big funny. Continuation of lolling conversation, mega funny.
yes. Okay. Sure. 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 You know, it's cool.
That was definitely a lull. That was not me talking.
That was a keck moment right there.
Yep, anyway.
We're cutting that out, right?
Yeah, I'd say. That'll be a blooper at some point. Bloopers are always fun.
Bloopers are fun. Like sometimes at the end of comedy movies, if they're good, if a comedy movie is
It,
good.
yeah, if it's a good comedy movie and then you remember all the scenes and then you're like, haha, that's not how it goes.
Yeah, basically. I mean, if it's a bad comedy movie, it's just wow. This is disappointing. They failed even harder than the writers.
Oh, wow. Who did worse, the actors or the writers?
Yeah.
I doubt it was the actors, because Will Ferrell's in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely the actors. Adam Sandler's in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That was. Again, again.
what happened?
We cut each other off again.
Yeah, you know it.
Go on, please.
You ever had a dream?
God damn it. Oh boy.
I won't continue that because that would be the least funny thing in the history of funniness.
Especially if you weren't there. That's a video that never got posted.
I know. We've had this channel up and running for like 2 years now, and we haven't posted a single video other than, like,
Other than the three
yeah,
that I mostly worked on. Mostly biffed the second one. Holy Jesus, that was a bad second video.
yeah,
Because I wish I'd edited it, but then I was like, oh, it's fine. I don't need to edit it. It's stupid.
yeah. Which one? That wasn't the Left 4 Dead video, was it?
Yeah, it was. I didn't edit it.
Damn.
Like, I think I edited one thing out.
Damn. Yeah,
I
but
think the postal video. God damn it.
Oh my god, we're terrible. We're terrible at this. We're terrible at this.
Oh, well, the funny thing is, I've never had something actually to say. It's always been you, but I always want to say something. And then I don't realize that you want to say something, and so we both just.
At the same time, though, we both have the same social cues as each other.
Yeah. Just. It's just at the same time, we're just like, and now it's my turn. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Anyway.
wow, that is sad.
Yeah, it really is.
Uh,
Oh,
so is that. Wow. Uh,
yeah.
anyway. Are you excited about Payday 3?
What a segue. What a segue. Anyways.
Oh. It's just so quiet, dude. uh, so, are you excited about Payday 3?
I don't know much about it, so not yet.
It, it's on a new engine.
Good, because Diesel sucks.
Uh-huh. And, it takes place in Washington.
But so does the second one.
No, it takes place in San Francisco.
That's not Washington, though.
No, because I got the second one and the first one confused.
Uh.
The third one. Fuck. God damn it.
Man, this is great. Yeah, but hopefully we get something this upcoming year here now, I guess, because we're recording this on New Year's Eve. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Year's evening. Speaking of New Year's, how was the year for you, my friend?
It's not my favorite. I'd put it in like a solid E tier, honestly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything sucks. I don't want to be here, but it's not terrible, so whatever.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Math is hell on earth for both grade 9 and grade 10 because grade 9, I had a terrible teacher for maths. Even all the other math teachers said that he was terrible. So that's pretty cool.
That's some serious shade.
Yeah, basically. And you know what's the most funny part about him? Is that he's moving to a math and science school to work there. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. You suck at teaching and you're moving to a math and science school.
Must have a killer resume, holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then this year in math, because I had a terrible teacher last year, I don't understand anything. So...
You should have joined me in 15. Then you get like a leg up.
I mean, I'm not failing, but it's not great either.
No. Yeah, I'm lucky because I get to learn the new stuff, and then I get to already know it for the next semester, so that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty cool. But I know YouTube videos sometimes help with my studying and all that. So that's it's very nice, honestly. YouTube's a helpful tool when it comes to that stuff. Like whenever I had to I remember one time there was like a whole 1 hour video of the grade 10 curriculum on YouTube, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Except as America, so I kind of like go through the different units because like the units are kind of out of whack depending on which teacher. Actually, no, that's not true. Usually, the teachers in my school usually do the same thing as each other, and then we get the same unit tests at the same time, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, but basically, because we live in Canada, um, the units are a lot different than in America. So
The
because
world's largest, frostiest field.
basically that's exactly what it is here in Canada because it's a frozen hell out there right now.
Uh huh.
So yeah, but yeah, it's kind of annoying when you go onto a YouTube video and so you can't really tell if it's a good YouTube video because you can't see the dislike buttons anymore, which is terrible.
No. Yeah, like I don't know why they got rid of those. It's
Well,
really funny.
I know why.
Oh well, yeah. They said cause it protects the people from harassment, which no, it doesn't.
No,
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
it
And
protects
I'm okay.
corporations from
Like,
harassment.
legitimately, the most disliked videos on YouTube are corporate videos where people are like, "This sucks. You did a terrible thing," and everyone unanimously hates it.
Yeah, but YouTube is
It could.
becoming a whole lot less about the actual creators and more about just the corporations.
Well, it's about advertising because
Mhm.
you ever hear the history of YouTube god Susan?
Mhm.
Was that she was head of the like marketing stuff for Google before,
Oh yeah.
or something like that. I don't know,
Mhm.
but yeah, and then moved to the head of YouTube, and then it was all about brand safety,
Mhm. Which
and now
like
everything's about brand safety, which like you can't make brands unless they start up.
yeah, exactly.
And social media really shouldn't be a platform for specifically like corporations. That's not.
No, it's and that's the whole thing with YouTube was that it's all about your personality and you putting that personality on somewhere where people could like connect with that personality of yours kind of thing. But now you can't do that because
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it was supposed to be more authentic than TV. It was supposed to be more homegrown indie kind of stuff.
yeah.
You're supposed to connect with the person a lot more than you are to connect with what they're doing.
Mhm. And then YouTube decides to ban the most random people for the most random reasons. Like for not following a single rule on their on their TOS basically. And it's like, "Oh, well, screw you guys. You get banned." And then there's like literal pedophiles out there on YouTube who are just chilling. Like
Yeah, like
YouTube.
yeah,
what are you doing?
yeah. Honestly, it would be like the main thing is it would be really good if everyone all just pooled money and just made a new website.
Yeah, exactly. Because like on Twitch, you can literally be yourself. You still get advertisements and all of that like good stuff. Like you can get money from Twitch for being yourself instead of having to be like, oh, if I say the F word, will I get banned? Will I lose my ad revenue? No, Twitch doesn't care about that. But YouTube, you have to be very careful if you say an F word. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. That
And
it
it
just
really sucks because I like YouTube because it's where you tend to find people who put a lot of thought into their content before putting it up
mm-hmm.
because, long form videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Because with like streams, it's like 100% about the person and what they're doing and not about how they're doing it.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
And and like with other social medias, it's 100% about it's 100% about how someone's doing it, or like
Like
it's
framing yourself in a certain way, basically. Like with
yeah,
Instagram, you
it's
want
a
to make yourself
popularity
look great.
contest in
Exactly.
different ways.
Exactly. Like TikTok, you want to basically with TikTok, it's just pump out a bunch of videos, just get them going until one of them becomes viral, basically.
And then usually the rest of them will start to get a little more traction, and then you'll just keep going. That's why everyone on TikTok has a shtick. Like, there's no
Yes.
variety anywhere.
No, and that's the great thing with YouTube is that you can do multiple things. Look at Udis Honest, bro. When that was a thing, they did anything they wanted. They did the most random crap, and they got
And it was
million.
so good.
It was so
Oh my
good,
god.
and it sucks
Like,
that it
to the
happened
point
when
where.
COVID happened, and that's when Unis
Oh
Honest was
yeah.
happening as well. But it was still memorable,
Oh yeah,
and
they still made it fun. Well, that's because they've got some great entertainers behind that.
exactly. But
Uh, yeah.
with all the other social medias, it's just oh, here's some food pics. Wow. Here's an
Yeah, it's.
emotional quote. Wow. Like,
Would you like to see a small portion of my life? Sure. Here you go. Do you like it?
mm-hmm.
Okay, sure. Great. Now other people might like it.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that.
And then
It's just propagation through. Hey, I like that one thing that you did. Cool.
yeah, basically that's exactly it. Yes. And then with YouTube, it seems like with a lot of the bigger creators now, like no offense to them, they seem to do like a lot of like stuff where oh, there's a big game out. Let's check it out and see what it is. And it's like, oh cool. Like check out the littler guys too sometimes, like what Markiplier does with his like 3 scary games. Like he goes on to itch.io and finds some indie developers to like kind of shout out almost, you know?
Oh yeah, I remember going on itch and I'm like, wow, all these games.
Yeah.
I remember seeing them on Three Scary. Ooh,
Yeah. And then like we're
and it's crazy
making
because like
our own game,
it's
right?
like I'm. Oh yeah, I'm like scrolling through itch.io and like I do that a couple times.
Mhm.
But one time I was scrolling and I saw a game and then I saw Markiplier make a video on it and it went to the top of popular on itch.io. So
Like
that's really cool.
yeah, and then that gives the developer a lot of encouragement to keep doing what he does basically. What they do, sorry. Like
Jeez.
it's YouTube is so YouTube can be so positive yet so negative at the same time. And
Yeah.
that's the positive is what YouTube wants to focus on, but they have to focus on the negative as well. Instead of just let's see what the money is and let's
It's
ignore
it's
everything
really
else.
funny. It's really funny because YouTube has become like kind of like an analogy for society where the elites stay elite and the bottom class just kind of like circle.
Hmm. Yeah, but
Really interesting.
yeah, and it's tough to get a start on YouTube as well, because this is like
Oh yeah.
our first podcast on a podcast channel.
Oh yeah, that's why we made this.
Exactly. So because it's so oversaturated, like Twitch is oversaturated, YouTube extremely oversaturated. Like there's millions of hours, like there's millions of seconds of videos going up like every minute.
So there's
So
a lot of luck involved with getting somebody to see something.
exactly, that's the problem. And then you got to start off with kind of self-promoting yourself to like your family and your friends to like show them your YouTube channel. And
Yeah, show
then
somebody else who might like this.
exactly, cuz usually your friends are going to like the same things you do. Then you tell them to check it out. And
And
then
then they tell other people to check it out.
at that point it starts to become like a snowball effect. And
And then once it gets popular on the platform, then some stranger's gonna find it and they're gonna be like, ooh, that's interesting. I
mhm,
always love like finding like a 10,000 sub channel. That's always good.
yeah, exactly. Like
Eh,
I subscribe to a couple of those, but I feel like the ones that I've subscribed to don't really do YouTube anymore because they probably lost the motivation after. They,
Yeah,
yeah.
cause they're probably chilling at like 1,000 or like 2,000 for like a year,
Mm-hmm.
and like, cause it just stops, cause they gotta do something. They can't make videos, and YouTube's like, oh, the treadmill's turning off. Oh, finger over the button.
Yeah.
Oh, bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then, yeah.
and then yeah,
And
such.
yeah, and such. Yeah. But
Yeah,
one of the competitors for YouTube now is TikTok, because
yeah,
so many people's attention span has become basically minuscule that they need that couple seconds of dopamine and then they just keep going kind of thing.
yeah. Which that's not a bad way to exist, especially from my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
It's not super beneficial, but it's not negative either.
Yes, exactly. It's just that it's not the healthiest thing for in a real life kind of situation.
No, like it's not. You're not gonna find videos for like. You're not gonna find proper quality videos on TikTok. Like you're gonna find stuff that's well lit and has good post production
Mm-hmm.
and like good audio, but you're not gonna find good quality. You know,
Yeah.
because they gotta jam stuff in and it's gotta be very simple and
Yeah,
yeah,
basically, like, I feel because they don't have a huge they don't have a lot of time to work with. Like the most you get on TikTok is 3 minutes to make a whole video.
yeah.
Which I mean, I guess used to be kind of YouTube back the day. Like it was like 5 to 7 minute videos, and now it's not. It's like 17 to like 30 minute videos is your usual kind of thing now.
Yeah, but YouTube was at the start of all video sharing on the internet.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Like it wasn't yeah, YouTube wasn't like 5 to 7 videos to be like streamlined and fast paced. It was cuz,
It
it kind of
was
took up a lot of space on somebody's computer to have a 20-minute video.
yeah, that's true. Like in 2005, you probably had what at most 100 gigabytes of space, maybe.
Yeah, that's with a hell of a computer.
Yeah. So back in the day, it was definitely a bit harder.
Oh yeah, especially with video editing software.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, you used to like use like Bandicam or something like that to record your videos.
Oh god.
I mean, I'm
Like
surprised people still do it.
yeah, that's kind of funny, really.
Like they're living under a rock not to know about OBS or like whatever other capturing devices there are. But
Yeah, like Greta or Fraps or I mean
yeah,
Fraps is craps, but
yeah, yeah. But
cuz yeah, everything I've seen is that wow, this keeps crashing, but it's my only option.
mm-hmm. It's like no, it isn't.
You've got OBS and OBS is what everyone uses and it's pretty fucking free, so
It's like the blender of video capturing. Basically, it's free.
oh, that's a good way of putting it. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah, it's free. It's very useful. It's got a whole lot of tools. It's
Mm-hmm. And you can even put
yeah,
in your
you
own add-ons for free.
oh yeah.
Like it's honestly amazing what
It's
OBS
honestly
has done.
amazing the mental gymnastics people do to not use OBS.
Exactly. Like it's crazy.
Bandicam.
It's crazy people still use Bandicam.
It's, I guess OBS can be a little complicated at times. That might be a turn off.
Yeah.
Like I had to look up a tutorial and watch for like 10 minutes before I was able to not be afraid to push the buttons.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean it takes a while, but eventually you get used to it, so it's kinda nice.
That's the same thing with Blender. Like you're sitting there and you're like,
Except you're watching a 30
what?
minute video.
Yeah, yeah. Blender's a little different.
Blender's a little bit more complicated, I would say.
Yeah, well, which is more complicated. Take this and make it a video, or
Take
take
this and make it
this
animate.
and simulate its movement.
Very tricky.
Tricky.
So, we took a little intermission there because we don't want to over encode the video. We've already been recording for like 30 minutes there, so yeah.
Yeah, gotta be a little careful.
Um,
Winter sales have been happening recently, and goddamn, I've been enjoying them.
yeah, they're really nice. Like getting a bunch of games for like $4, $5 is amazing.
Especially indie games. Like if you want an indie game, like just wait for winter and it'll be like $3.
Yeah, exactly. And then Epic Games, they gave out a free game every day from the 9th to like the 25th, which is insane.
Or another crazy thing is they give out a series of games for free.
Like Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider, yeah.
Which did you get that? Did you get the Tomb Raider games?
Yep.
All right, good. I know you probably can't
Yeah.
run them, but at least you have them, you know?
I had the best chance I would have is running the first one.
Yeah, 2013? Probably.
Yeah.
But seeing how Halo Combat Evolve is going, whew.
Yeah, but also that was like widely considered to be the worst one.
That's true.
And also
well, Anniversary
like,
Edition. Anniversary Edition. Let's not piss off
Anniversary.
some...
No,
let's
not
not,
the first one.
let's
Like
not.
the original. That's not. No. Run it back. That's a bit of a backstep there. first one's good, but the it's considered to be the worst rendition of the first
Yes, exactly.
because, dude, the graphics are just
Horrendous.
ew,
Mm-hmm.
ew. Like the ew in it is so ew, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything blends together. Everything is the same.
Yeah, and you don't want to see that. You want to see some contrast, not just the same of everything, you know?
Especially when, aliens board a spaceship.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
shouldn't look like they're made out of spaceship parts.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, it doesn't make sense that an alien would come wearing, like, human clothes.
yeah.
Like, that's. So, why would it make sense for them to be wearing something that looks like it was made by humans?
Yeah, like doesn't make sense.
And,
It's
oh yeah, and everything's overcomplicated, and everything's too bright. Have you seen the flood levels for Halo Anniversary?
no.
Oh god, it's like the original, it's foggy, it's dark, it's spooky, but like, yeah, like the new one, it's just like, I'm gonna show you something cool.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and then it's a good thing that the other Halos didn't get an anniversary edition yet. I mean,
Halo 2 did.
is it better or worse? Like, is it better or
I
the same?
think it was better.
Better. All right.
I haven't seen too much of that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here, let me take a look.
I mean, the only Halo that I really played a lot of was Reach. That's about it.
Yeah.
It's because like I played it with my cousins when I was like 4, so it says a lot.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
Uh, to me, it just looks like, it's trying to exist right. Like, it doesn't look too bright as far as I'm aware, but I kind of need context from the original levels.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so far,
Not
from what I've
terrible,
seen,
at
it looks
least.
good. Yeah, it's not terrible. And
Cool.
it's not adding random details to nothing. Like, have you seen the like, do you see the architecture for, like, the Pillar of Autumn in the first one?
Yeah.
Like, why are there all yellow pistons everywhere? Why?
uh,
It's just everywhere. It's just yellow pistons.
yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't.
It's so weird.
But at least it gives you an option, right? Like, you don't have to be on the anniversary textures, right?
That is a good point. That's a good that's a good thing about it, is that it's like, well, if you don't like it, just press tab. And
Mm-hmm.
it's really just that. Like, it's just a graphical upgrade.
Yeah.
It's not a performance upgrade. God knows it isn't a performance upgrade. Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
uh yeah, it's really just an existing thing.
But yeah, yeah. Like at least they don't like force it down your throat like some other developers probably would.
Rockstar.
Well, we did some research and found out that they decided to give it to a mobile games company to remake it. Like what?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh yeah, also that company was originally another company that was making mobile ports, and they were known as the most vilified things
like
before the definitive editions.
like why would you give it to them? Rockstar, what are
Oh,
you doing?
you ever heard of the San Andreas Xbox 360 port done by them?
No, I don't know if I want to.
So I saw some footage. Apparently, it just progressively breaks more and more as you play.
Oh no.
Like the graphics just it's like a creative anti-piracy version of San Andreas, but it's a retail edition of it. So
Jeez. Rockstar has been struggling these past few years. Like, they've
like
been
they were
making
like,
the money, but they are. Rockstar has just kind of been losing respect.
well, yeah, because what reason do they have for not just putting it in Unreal in-house? Why would you give it to mobile game developers?
Yeah, like, because we're too busy working on
Nothing, absolutely
GTA.
goddamn nothing.
We're too busy working on GTA Online. You thought we were working on GTA 6. Fuck you.
You're never getting that. Let's
No,
be honest here. Never getting it.
no.
It's gonna be Half-Life 3 soon. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A myth. A myth.
A myth. And then they're gonna make a spin-off and it's gonna be like, whoa, it turns out that nothing was real. And it's like, fuck.
No.
Thanks, Valve. I'm really glad that you decided to completely erase all of the cool shit that happened and was
Yeah.
going to happen in Half-Life 2 Episode 3.
Mm-hmm. Man.
Like, it's like, we're gonna go to a time-traveling ship and fight the Combine, and we're gonna meet Chell from Portal. Oh wait, no, G-Man kidnap Lady, and then Lady do the thing, and then Eli doesn't die, and then nothing happens.
Sorry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, it's... I mean, Half-Life Alyx doesn't seem like a bad game.
I feel like it's just their way to retcon and make the story easier for themselves.
Well, yeah, especially because they don't have Laidlaw anymore. Like, he left because he's like, you're not making anything. Like,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to write for?
Dota 2? Wow.
Great, I sure want to write the story for Dota 2, the card game artifact.
Oh man. I
I
love
think,
watching the audience reaction for that. Just boo!
yeah, Valve got what they goddamn deserve with that. Like, literally
Yes.
everyone. Not a single person was like, yay, a card game.
Mm-hmm. They were thinking, yay, a new IP. A new IP? What is that? What is that?
It says artifact, and everyone's like, ooh, that looks okay. And
A
then it's like,
Dota
the
card
Dota
game.
card game. It's, what? The Dota card game.
That's almost as bad as the Diablo Mobile announcement.
Oh god. Oh yeah, that's where the is this an out of season April Fool's joke? That's, oh, that's a great reaction to that.
Imagine how like everyone at Blizzard felt after hearing that. It was just, what do we say to this? What do we say to this?
How do we deal with this?
Yeah.
God. Like, imagine not knowing that you would put out something that would disappoint people so much that the biting criticism would literally be, is this an out of season April Fool's joke?
That's, yeah. It's not a great thing to hear from your fans.
Especially from somebody who came to a Blizzard convention.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's like one of your biggest fans, and it's just a slap in the face.
That guy was likely willing to travel across the country
Mm-hmm.
to go there.
Yeah, to see something cool from Blizzard, and it was just, wow.
And he was so unhappy.
Mm-hmm. As he
Oh,
should be, because that's a massive disappointment.
oh, it's totally a massive disappointment.
Now, I would have to say, I think Valve announcing Artifact is a bit more disappointing, because at the time they didn't release
No.
anything for, like, what have it been? Like, they said that 2016? When did Artifact come out?
I don't know. I've seen gameplay for it. It looks so fun. Artifact released 2018.
Okay, so they didn't release a game for 8 years.
Oh
Because I do not count Counter Strike Global Offensive as. It
it's a
is.
remake, so
It is, but it isn't. Portal 2. That's it. 8 years. People were so hyped for 8 years,
yeah,
and then
Valve
they do
literally went to a
that.
convention and they're like, "Yo, check this out. We made a card game in the time we left you waiting."
Yeah, it's like, thank you for Hearthstone, but terrible.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for Hearthstone, but it's a worse version of a game you made, which is a ripoff of another game that you made that you technically owned.
Yeah.
Like like they literally fought for it. They technically own a version of a game that someone else made.
What? Oh
That's what
man.
Dota is. It's a technical. They own specifically one game mode of
Really?
of what is Dota based off of? Hold on,
I think it's Warcraft.
I think.
Because before World of Warcraft, there is just Warcraft. I think that's what Dota kind of sprouted off of.
Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Defense of the Ancients.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean,
My god.
that I don't think the disappointment gets much worse than that. Honestly.
No. It's like the people who made every Half-Life, every Portal, every Left 4 Dead, every Counter-Strike.
Well, they didn't technically make Left 4 Dead. I think they were the publishers.
They co-developed
Yes.
Left 4 Dead. I mean, Turtle Rock was there, definitely.
Yeah, because they kind of split off after Valve was like, "Hey, we're not gonna do anything." And they're like, "Screw you!
Yeah,
We're gonna
after
make our
Valve
own
just
zombies
laid
game."
down and
They
yeah,
laid
and then
down and dug themselves a literal like coffin, dude, and
yeah,
just
and
took a nap.
they just had their hands sticking out to manage games.
Hmm.
And it's
Exactly.
they just stuck their finger in it. You making money? Good, 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 good. You? Yeah, yeah.
People aren't gambling in this game. Nah, we gotta do something about that.
And they keep siphoning things from TF2, which why?
Yeah.
TF2 has been a loyal subject, and you just refuse to get rid of the bots.
Yeah, there's probably like one person, a single person, just rotating the seasonal updates.
yeah, they're just I went home and I modeled the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can pay $3 to have the chance to get it.
Yeah, and then what did they do with the like people made stuff for Dota 2 and then Valve started ripping them off, right?
Did they?
Yeah, they started ripping off people.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah. Like I think what they did is that they were like, "Hey, you can make this for free and we'll just put it up for you." And it's like, "Cool." And then yeah, this is what they did. So they made it for free, put it on the workshop, and then Valve put it in the game for money and didn't give anything to them.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's messed up.
That's that's literally breaking copyright.
Yeah, well, I think what they did is that they changed it a little bit. People noticed, and I think they did a class action lawsuit or something like that. And then
That literally violates copyright. Is
yeah, so Valve is not being very, very, very cool right now.
Yeah. Well, hey, they made HLA, and they've been working on the Vive.
Yeah,
So
wow. I'd rather them work on an actual game than on VR. Like,
then a thing that I will not be able to afford for many, many, many years to come.
exactly.
And something that I will buy and then they will make for a fraction of the price 2 years later.
Yes, exactly. That's how it works. And it's capitalism.
Good point. Good point. Capitalism. It's just so great. Capitalism brought us Half-Life and Artifact.
Mm,
So take that with what you will.
yeah. And then I mean, what's like one good game developer out there? Like Xbox games are doing some decent stuff.
New Blood's pretty cool. Let's see. Who's some good folks around? Uh,
Bungie has been just doing the same thing Valve's been doing.
they've been weeping.
They've been weeping and just like typing a bit of code every year for Destiny 2.
Everyone's just like, yay, more Destiny 2. Here, guys, this guy has a bigger health bar. Thank you.
here's a new dungeon in some Halo guns. Thank you.
They just run away. Does nothing happen.
I'm going to my room now.
Oh god.
We are absolutely slandering game studios right now. Oh my god.
Well, because it's not a good time
No.
right now, okay? Bethesda is like the two-face of, like, they're like, hey guys, you want to see something cool? How about Fallout 76? And everyone's like,
Seems decent. They buy it. What the hell is this?
and then like their other side, they're like, hey guys, Doom Eternal. It's like,
Hey guys, Skyrim.
whoa.
Except we haven't
Hey
released a
guys,
new one in 10 years.
do you guys want Skyrim again?
Hold the phone.
No.
Wait,
Will you
wait.
buy it? Yeah.
I think it's about to be 11 years since Skyrim got released. Yeah, it's actually been 10 years since November 11th.
Wow.
That is
We are so close to having 10 years since the last Grand Theft Auto release. That is
sad.
awesome.
Yeah. I bet you. No, it's gonna be 10 years. They haven't released a trailer yet. Next year, they're gonna release the trailer. I'm gonna guess 2024. It's gonna be 11 years.
I wonder what Valve's gonna do. Valve's probably gonna make another tech demo on the Vive, and then they're
No,
gonna
they're
be
just.
like, yes,
They're gonna
we are
go.
amazing.
And then Gaben's gonna retire.
He is so old.
He
is
looks
so
old. He looks, I think, yeah, he is old, but I think he looks older than he actually is. I think he's like 58.
No, he's gotta be in his 60s.
Hold up. How?
Gabe Newell. Born 1962.
59. 59.
Alright, so he is almost 60.
Mm-hmm.
His. Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow, that is.
Who else can we slander? Ooh, Activision's a good one.
Activision.
Workplace environment. Delicious.
Ooh. And everyone's like, hey, can you fix your game? And they're like, stop playing, dipshit. Like, that's literally how it is. Like, it's like, hey, can you fix it? If you don't like it, stop playing. We're not gonna fix it, stupid.
Yeah. And then it's like, here, we're gonna, like, sexually harass a bunch of women in our workplace here. because that's what we do. And then and then the CEO is just like, "What's wrong, guys? I don't know what's going on here."
uh,
uh,
my God, it's amazing how Activision. Oh yeah, Raven. Oh dude, like Raven used to make really good games.
what do they do for active? Like, what do they do now? All I know is that they do the
They're just on
multiplayer
call.
for Call of Duty.
They're
That's all they do.
they're just like devs for Call of Duty. They just like, hey, check out this gun balance.
Wow.
Yay.
We did a thing, guys. Not broken at all.
Yeah, like Raven was really good at making a terrible thing okay.
Yeah.
And they also were really good at making a great thing. Like, have you ever heard of the Hexen or Heretic games?
I think I've heard of the Heretic games.
Yeah, like all of those were considered to be good games.
Yeah. You know it's gonna be nice. In an hour and a
What?
half, we are less than a year away from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Sweet. I'm not gonna be able to play it.
I'm gonna ask for it because Vanguard is.
Bad.
Vanguard is. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I
It's
wouldn't
Modern
say
Warfare
it's
in World War
good.
II.
Not exactly. It's like Modern Warfare in World War II.
It's not exactly Modern Warfare in World War II. I'd say it's more Modern Warfare in World War II.
Except worse because all the guns are just broken. Like Warzone, everyone's using World War II like Vanguard guns. Like
That's a worrisome.
like that does that not tell Raven anything? Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a
And then they use Modern Warfare 2019's like engine. So it just looks like Modern Warfare 2019. And then for the zombies game mode, they just got Treyarch to make it for them. So basically all they did was just like copy and paste the engine and made a story. And then let Raven Software and Treyarch do everything else. Like, yeah, but
uh,
guess what? That's not even the worst thing. Their game was supposed to come out almost, how do you say this? Technically 2 years ago in an hour and a half, but technically last year right now. So it's supposed to come out in 2020, but guess what happened instead? Cold War. So basically, Treyarch had to make a game in 5.5 months. Talk about a crunch.
Woohoo!
So basically, they take their time making their game just to get lazy and let Treyarch make the zombies after they've been under enough pressure already. And then just Raven Software, here's the map, guys. Just put in the people and the guns. Wow.
And like the sad thing is, it's probably still just Activision. Like it's probably still just Activision just like allocating things in weird places.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Jesus. But there is something to say that like I wonder what it's like imagine yelling at like the higher ups in there for so long. Like where do you think that would have been coming from? Do you think people were inside like we have this is stupid. Everyone's unhappy. Like
Yeah. I
uh
feel like I think there's going to be a change in the game industry coming up here soon. I don't know what it's going to
yeah.
be, but I think something is going to change here soon.
I miss old Infinity Ward.
I mean,
They had respawn devs in there, okay?
That's true, actually. Yeah.
They
And
were the
then
cutting edge of stuff because they were the cutting edge of stuff, and then the cutting edge people left and made some cutting edge shit because it's good.
yeah, and then they went and made Ghosts, which I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, I didn't hate Ghosts. I kind of liked it from what I played
Yeah.
at Corbin's house.
Yeah.
But that's from what I played at Corbin's house. I need to play it actually for reals.
I mean, Ghosts was the first Call of Duty game I played.
Whew, what's the first one I played? Black Ops 2. Oh, that was a good
Uh,
time. That was a good time. I deleted my cousin a couple times when I was 4 because he would not go easy on me because he's one of those cousins, you know.
so you learned to get good.
Yep.
Well,
I just wish I was. I know this is weird, but I wish I was in the old days where it was toxic lobbies and all that.
yeah, it's great. You get so much culture out of it. It's so good.
Exactly. God, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's
Don't
terrible.
do that. Don't do that.
Well, white kids do it anyways. Still, I just don't.
Yeah. I'm one of the real ones, okay? So you
Yeah.
see, I don't
Why is there a
say racist
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle dancing in Vegas Times Square? What the heck?
what?
I'm watching the New Year's Eve thing. It's the Las Vegas one because that's closer to our time, right?
Yeah.
And there's just Michelangelo just dancing. What happens in Vegas, I guess.
What happens in Vegas? I mean, it's Vegas. It's
Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah.
I mean, half the place there is drugs, and the other half is old people.
Yep, yep, yeah, yeah. I can't argue with that, honestly.
Have you ever seen body cam footage from Las Vegas, like police body cam footage?
No, is it like what is it?
Some of that shit is hilarious. Like there was one where a guy, like a 90-year-old man, took a Glock 18
Mhm.
and held his landlord hostage because he wouldn't change the pipes because they were noisy.
What? Sir, we can talk about your pipes. No, it's been like this for 5 months.
I mean, literally, like he shot the guy twice, and like you watch the security cam footage, and he's just so shaky with the gun. Like he puts it to his thigh, and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, you wanna fucking keep me waiting? Well, I'm gonna keep you hanging." Poof. It's just like, what?
Oh man, what a year we had.
Oh, yeah.
It's it was like partially almost like 2016 with a lot of the celebrity deaths we had, because we had quite a few this year.
Good segue.
Betty White died.
Why did I laugh? I feel bad. Betty White died. It sucks. She is legitimately my profile picture on TikTok.
That's cool.
That's that's just cause well, there was an awesome thing where somebody was like, did Betty White turn into did Betty the Grey turn into Betty the White after she fought the Balrog for 1,000 years? And then yeah, there was just a picture of Betty White holding a sword with like lightning hitting it, and that's my
Nice.
profile picture, because an old
Nice.
lady holding a sword with lightning hitting it is a pretty good profile picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially
Man.
Betty White.
Yeah. And then there's like all those memes about her, like in like Lego recently, where the next year she couldn't play with Legos because she was 99. Looks like she could play with Legos for her entire life if she
Looks like
wanted
she's
to.
playing Lego in heaven.
Yeah, sure, sure. Cause Lego building is a normal thing that happens, you know.
What, you
Cause
saying Lego's bad? You saying Lego wouldn't be in heaven?
well, no,
Well, I mean, Lego
I'm
would be
just
in heaven and
saying
hell.
that's true. Like stepping on it, like instead of hot coals, just stepping on it in barefoot. Oh,
Imagine
like the
having to
triangular ones. Ooh, ooh.
imagine like the Lego hell where it would be like you have to stand on a bed of hot Lego while building a Lego set that has like half the pieces missing, and you
Yeah.
have to keep ordering new ones,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep getting shipped to the wrong hell.
Uh, that would be terrible.
And
Oh.
so you gotta go and ask other people for your Lego while standing on hot Lego.
Yeah, just like just obsidian Lego that doesn't melt.
and like and like if you're too rude to them, they slam the door in your face and you have to order a new one.
Just like socially awkward things going on. That'd be my hell. Is just like me in a loop of like thinking I see someone that I recognize on the street waving, and then realize it isn't the person that I recognized.
Yeah, and you like look at them in like kind of a funny way, like you're trying to like bait them into like recognizing you,
Yeah.
and then you just look like a weirdo, and you have to walk away with your hands in your pockets.
Honestly, I would move to America. I don't care about healthcare. After that, I would move to America.
I've done that before.
Me too. I was like at after school. I thought I saw a friend. I waved at them in my dad's truck. And I'm like, hey. And then they look at me funny. I'm like, that's not my friend. And I just roll up the window and say, go, go, go. Please go.
Hey, how's
Please.
it going? What? No.
Yeah, I just like put my hand out the window and look towards the front of the car and just be like acting normal, you know? Just like, what? Were you talking to me? What'd you say?
Yeah, like you just ignore them, and then they like yell at you, and you're like, "What, me? No."
No. I think it was that person over there. I think it was the patrol right there, you know?
Yeah, you see that? Yeah, slummy, slummy.
It wasn't me. Come on.
I swear to you, it wasn't me.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
I think we should end this first and last video of this year with a bang. What do you say, Ethan?
no, it wasn't the first and last. I did the postal video, you jerk.
First and last podcast video of the year with a bang.
Would you like me to do a bag for you?
I would love a bang.
was that good.
Thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. If
Yes,
anyone
thank you.
even watches this. But we will see you hopefully in another video.